He is in the room with me, along with my two other cats. The cats, they probably gonna be quiet, but him, if y'all hear anything, just know that it's him. He's fine. He's just a crybaby. But this video is gonna be real raw and uncut. And this is like a cat toy thingy tunnel. It's a tunnel and then it's like a little Halloween house right there. Whatever. So welcome back to another SharrBlossomsPodcast episode, y'all. It's literally probably been like 4 months or longer since I've recorded an episode, which is so mind-blowing to me. But you know what? I'm honestly trying not to be too hard on myself, because if I do begin to be so hard on myself, then I'm just gonna want to stop recording and posting altogether. So I really just force myself to upload and post. So this one is not gonna be planned or anything like that, but I really wanted to make this episode. Come here. Come on, boy. Maybe I can show y'all him real quick if he comes over here. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. Okay, he playing or doing something in the bed. So this episode, I want to be about taking your power back and pretty much just knowing the power that you have. I feel like a lot of the time we can feed into outside validation. We can feed into things that people say about us or things that people have said about us in the past. And I feel like a lot of the time we try our best to ignore those things, but a lot of the time those things really do stick with us. And I feel like a lot of the time the things that people say about us aren't true. It's coming from a spiteful place sometimes it is like constructive criticism, if you will. But I feel like a lot of the time we let a lot of people kind of tell us about ourselves, when in reality the things that people say about us or how people treat us, that doesn't determine our worth. Like, you still are worthy just because people say bad things about you. You know what I mean? So it's like, stop letting other people determine your worth. Stop letting other people determine how you feel about yourself. You know deep down how good of a person that you are. It is time to take your power back. And I feel like, what are you eating? I'm gonna show y'all him. Look. Oh, Jesus. This boy, he is so antsy. Like I said, if y'all hear anything, that is him. So, I just feel like a lot of the time, a lot of us, we're so hard on ourselves also. And I feel like that's when self-doubt can creep in. And I feel like a lot of the time that we start to listen to those negative voices in our head, and I feel like it's time for us to stop listening to those voices. It's time for us to take our power back. It's time for us to be more confident in the things that we say we want to do with our life. It's time for us to take our power back and start to achieve the goals that we set out for our life. I feel like a lot of the time we say that we don't care about others' opinions, and in reality we really do care about their opinions. And when you sit back and think, it's like, why does other people's opinion about my life really matter if they aren't the ones living my life? And when you kind of think about it in a different perspective, I was saying it really doesn't matter what other people think about like what you choose to do with your life. Obviously, if it's like something negative, then obviously care about it. But everybody is going to have an opinion. Whether you like it or not, people are going to have an opinion. So you might as well get used to it. I'm still getting used to people having opinions about the things that I choose to do. But guess what? It don't matter. If they're not living your life, it doesn't matter. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They always think about, oh, what would this person think? What would that person think about this, about that? And it's like, yeah, I'm not saying don't ask for people's opinions, but that doesn't really have to dictate the decision that you choose to make. If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. Okay. I thought my phone was gonna cut off. I was gonna be irritated, but I'm gonna try to keep this episode a little bit shorter. I'm sorry, y'all, but my puppy, he is so active. He just gets doing all this weird stuff after a while, and I don't know if my brightness went down or not. Hopefully not, but if it did, I'm sorry, y'all. My phone needs to be charged. But as you can see, I have not recorded an episode in so long, y'all. I am so happy to be back. But yes, that is pretty much going to conclude this episode. My cat is meowing. The puppy is messing with him. That's a lot going on. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, this is real raw and uncut. I promise my future episodes will be a lot better. And I do want to start to bring people on my podcast. I am in the midst of trying to do that. So if you want to be featured on my podcast, please feel free to message me or email me. I will put my information wherever I post this video. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna post this on YouTube, and then I want to put this on Spotify, and I'm gonna post it on the Anchor app too. So what is that? It's Spotify and why can I think of it? And Apple Podcasts. I'm having a brain fart. That's how you know I haven't did this in so long. I'm a little rusty, y'all. After 4, almost 5 months, I'm a little rusty. But we gonna come back a little bit better. Work with me, y'all. But feel free to follow me on all of my social medias at SharrBlossoms. My Instagram is SharrBlossoms. And yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Bye, y'all.